Oh boy. As I'm preparing for the hurricane here, buying some supplies, I just bumped into another one of the RV neighbors at the park. And she was telling me she talked to the ranger and they could end up ordering an evacuation because of the hurricane. That means I have to evacuate the RV. And, the RV doesn't run so well. And it's got air issues. It's got all sorts of issues. So this is an emergency that just suddenly popped up. But then I got this other thing to deal with. I don't know if you can see the silver here on the tire. That is the metal underneath the tire. My tires are worn, and obviously worn unevenly. Remember, we had it fixed, but we never got the tire aligned. It seems like when it rains, it falls. I mean, when it rains, it pours. But in this case, it's not even just pouring. It is a hurricane, a real hurricane. And suddenly, I'm developing all these issues with the RV and the car. So Blue herself is now in a situation that I'm going to have to...
Even if they already had some cognitive...
Blue is in a situation where I have to get the tire fixed, which means I'm going to try to go tonight. But see, it's like a terrible time to do anything, because what's happening is people are all panicking. People are running to do all the stuff that they need to do. They've got to trying to buy water, electricity, all the stuff that you normally get is not even available right now. Every store I've been to, including Dollar Tree, Walmart, Home Depot, they're out of water. They're out of water. And even things like power inverters. There were still a couple power inverters, 1,000 watts, over at Home Depot, but I wasn't, I don't want 1,000 watts. I want probably a 2,000 to 2,500 watt inverter for the RV. But that's not critical because I have a 750 watt inverter inside the Blue 2, and probably a 2,000, I would guess, or a 1,200, probably 2,000 watt inverter inside the RV. I don't know, I didn't look, but my big concern right now, though, it was to get water. I was like, okay, I'll get some water by taking my empty containers and refilling them at one of those water refill stations for 30 cents, because all the water's sold out. And I trust their filter system better than my little RV filter at the park. But I met that lady and bumped into her, and she said she spoke to the ranger, and she says the state could end up ordering an evacuation. And because it's state run, if the state orders an evacuation, that means I gotta move that RV. And she said it'll be very sudden, which it is. I mean, if they order evacuation, you gotta leave right then. And that is a problem. That means today, because I couldn't find an air compressor, what I couldn't find was a valve stem extender. So I'm needing all these things all at once, and I didn't have it. So the hurricane, is something that just popped up, and it looks like it's heading straight for us. We got like 3 to 4 days, but stuff's running out, supplies are running out, and everyone's kind of starting to get into the panic mode, because a category 3 is fairly large, very powerful, and my RV is like may not be good enough. And I know some of you are like, well, you should have fixed it better. No. You could have a brand new RV, and in a category 3 hurricane, it may not be good enough. Brand new. We're talking even houses may not be good enough. So I'm at the situation right now of I got the metal threads are exposed on my front tires, because the alignment is off. The car needs to be aligned, but it'll cost like $150, I saw, to get it aligned, and cost me about the same to get brand new tires. I may just go ahead and get brand new tires, because if I get it aligned, I still need to get new tires. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy new tires, 2 new tires, and put them on there. That means going back to Walmart or whatever and getting in line and trying to get this stuff settled. Because what's happening at Walmart or any store you go to right now, people are starting to get into the panic mode Water's all gone. A lot of places have no bread. The food's starting to become empty. Shelves are starting to become empty. And we still have another 3 or 4 days before the event, maybe 5 days before the hurricane makes landfall and hits this area. But we are slated to be direct path. And I don't know if you didn't see, but I saw earlier while I was driving, lightning was hitting all over the place. The sky was totally black and lightning was hitting. And I think the storms that are occurring right now aren't even part of the actual hurricane, but outlying storms.